Sound check. Okay, sound is good. We are set for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Shit. I'm just gonna share. So we are minutes away from starting qualifying. I'm just gonna check the sound real quick. So we are minutes away from. Okay, sound is good. I'm just gonna go get my charger for my phone. I'll be gone for a couple of seconds. And I'm back. So we are almost a full lobby today. Not quite, but should be a good weekend. Let's wish for no DNFs and yeah, no DNFs and a clean race with nice overtakes. So, yeah. Fine. Yeah. No DNFs and a clean race with nice overtakes. So, yeah. Where do you think Alpha Team will finish this race? That's a good question. We have Crispy Bacon and Roku in the Alfa Romeos today, and they are very talented drivers, so I expect them to finish quite high up. So who will be the first man to, or woman, I'm sorry, to enter the track, to exit the pits? Yeah. So have JJ Legacy on his outlap, the Red Bull driver. And first off, we actually have Crispy Bacon, I think, yep. And he's about to start his first final lap of the session. Tire. Oh, what the hell happened there? Did he get a damaged front wing? Did he? No, he didn't. What the hell happened though? So the Aston Martin driver is going in. Cree is on his outlap though, and just gonna check the comments real quick. Yeah, come on Crispy, Alpha will be on points. Yeah, of course. As I said earlier, very good drivers. So Cree then, on his first flying lap of the session. Solid turn 1, solid turn 2 as well, turn 3, and Roku set the first lap of the session, which is of course fastest lap. And yeah, Lanus also saving a lap. And Clayzoy is soon to finish his first lap. And where do you think he will he will place in this session? Only 2 laps done. Quite few people went into the pits, and that's at 1:32. Brainer is flying up. Yep. So there's only 4 people that has set a valid lap here. Brainer is looking to set a lap. And my voice is a little bit raspy today because I've been screaming in school and stuff, you know. And soon to finish this lap, it will be a 1:17.7, and that is enough for P2. Just 2/10 behind Roku. And Roku has a very solid provisional pole right now, but of course there's there's like 7-8 drivers that hasn't set the top lap. Yeah. So I'm sorry for being a little bit lost there. Cree on his outlap, JJ on his outlap, get strong up the pits, and game moves time. The Haas is on a flying lap. And it's looking to set that fastest lap, of course. Just beautifully staying within the track limits. Yeah. So I'm gonna have my phone up here so I can check the comments. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, hopefully 16 people for the race. Yeah, there's people that is yoning off the quali, I think. Yeah, we have Squeezy being invited off the quali. And games time sets an 18.3, close to 4, and that top P4 for him. So Clay's always at the pits, and J Wolf sets an invalid lap time. And Crispy Bacon is now on his flying lap, and that's not surprisingly invalidated. We're going to see here if what sector 2 time he can get. That's the fastest sector 1. And the two Aston Martins are looking really bright here in Portimao. And of course they're going to look to get a 1-2 in this race. Which could be possible. And that's a spin for Crispy Bacon with the fastest first sector. Get Too Strong is invalidated for Cree as well. J Legacy, that's not surprisingly validated. Any short shift, oh yeah, that cannot be a, yeah, that's not a final lap. So, game is time going into the pits, and J.E. Wolf is on our invalidated lap. Crispy Bacon is for sure going to look to get another lap and get that pole. Is he going to pit or is he going to stay out with his tyres? And he's not pitting, he's going for another final lap. So we're going to ride with Crispy Bacon here for his lap. Yeah, beautifully handling that first corner. Yeah. So, will be a faster sector 1. No, it is not a faster sector 1. He is on his way in sector 2. Still looking very quick though. Improving. And he's soon... Oh, that's almost a spin again. That corner is just so difficult to not lose the rear end. Yeah, I can invite you. Okay, I'm just gonna invite someone real quick. Just gonna see here if Crispy Bacon can get pole, or maybe just come in the top 5. And he does come just outside of top 5. Just gonna invite someone real quick. So yeah, I'm back. Yeah, that lap was not enough to get into the top 5. But yeah. Melon balls. And he goes down inside of his championship rival Jam Pancakes. With a beautiful move. Crispy Bacon going out to the gravel. Alive and is smooth with a P10 at the moment is I couldn't see if you've improved sector 2 or not. Yeah, looking it's looking right for him, I guess. And he's closing up to the finish line. Will it be 117? No, it will be a 118.6, which is enough for P7. Crispy Bacon must be really hungry for that pole right now. Spun in the first lap, almost spun in the second lap, which is, yeah. Down. Okay, so Crispy Bacon, Crispy 626 Bacon. Can he set the fastest lap? And that's not invalidating, and that's indeed a faster sector 2 for Crispy Bacon. And yeah. So, will that have been enough for pole? We will see here. Will it be 117? No, it's a 118, which is only enough for P6. He had a faster sector, middle sector. And that's Cree spinning out and losing his front wing. And he hasn't got the time to set another lap. What am I saying? Of course he has time. He hasn't set a single valid lap. And we have Dennis being blocked by the AI here, but unfortunately, and Roykura is out of the session. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened there, but now it comes to if someone can beat his fastest lap, because he will of course get pole if no one beats his time. But it's not possible because GE Wolf is just a tenth behind him, closer to 2 tenths, and it should not really be hard to improve, which it's only like 1-2 tenths. So we will see here. Currently P2, and this is his outlap with completely new tyres. Can he beat Roku to claim that pole position? With only 3 minutes left in quali, so I'm sure many people will be pitting now to get for a final set of tyres and set their final laps of this qualifying session. So, J.E. Wolf starting his flying lap. Good turn 1, and just perfectly judging that braking point into turn 2, turn 3, and which is going to be sector time. That's a faster sector 1, and he's looking to improve his lap a lot to claim that pole position. He should be like between maybe a 10th up right now. And now Larnus goes up to P2 and snatches that P2 position for J.U. Wolf. But of course he's on a final lap and everything can happen. Maybe he can climb pole as well. And J.E. Wolf. Yeah, I'm gonna spectate McLaren right after this lap. J.E. Wolf, will this be enough for P2 or P1? He closes up to the line and it's a 117.1, which is enough for pole, and is now 4/10 in front of P2. And Get Too Strong is on a flying lap right now with 2 lap old tyres. Not such a good turn 1, but of course you can improve. Well, it was a good turn 1, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. And Ferrari, that was a great lap by him. And Get Too Strong doesn't seem to be pushing right now, or is he? Yes, and he's in a 3rd lap. Yeah, that's invalidated. Another spin for Cree, and now Dennis is out of the session. What happened there? Sniper to spam improved by 2 seconds. And he's P11 at the moment. Will for sure improve. And Clayzo, and yeah, Dennis is out of the session. Holy shit, I got a lot of comments. Why? Yeah. So there are many people on their final laps. Crispy Bacon, is he improving or not? I couldn't get time to see. And this will be important to get high up, and that's just losing the rear end there. Just keep pushing. J Legacy improves with just 1,000s close from getting at, wait, what? Oh, okay. Cyber to spam improves by 4 seconds, which is around a 118. Will it be better? Yes, it will, and it's a 117.7, which is enough for P5 at the moment. We still have Gamer's Time and Crispy Bacon. Gamer's Time, yeah, Crispy Bacon's pitting. And Game Time sets at 18.3, which is enough for P7. And Get Too Strong, this is his only chance to get a lap. And will he improve? Yeah, that's invalidated, and that's Get Too Strong starting P13. That's unfortunate. And that means that J.E. Wolf is on pole here in Portugal for the Portuguese Grand Prix. That was a really amazing lap from him. 4/10 ahead of the one behind him, Roku, which is fortunately couldn't improve in his lap time either, because he retired. So that's J.E. Wolf P1 here in Portimao. We're just waiting for Get Too Strong here. So here in Portimao, we have P1 as J.E. Wolf, P2 as Roku, P3 Brainer, P4 Lanus, P5 Sniper to Spam, P6 Clayzoy, P7 Gamers Time, P8 P9 Crispy Bacon, P10 JJ Legacy, P11 Fly the Smooth, P12 Dennis, P13 Get Too Strong, P14 Cree. And that is the grid for the Portuguese Grand Prix. And it's rain here in Portimao, and this is gonna be really interesting. Now it's up to the cleanest drivers. and all the drivers to be as clean as possible to maintain their position and not spinning out and things like that. Yeah, it's a rainy Grand Prix. It's gonna be interesting. We see J Wolf here on his formation lap P1. Yep. So J Wolf on pole here in Portugal. Charles Leclerc. While we are on the formation lap, feel free to drop your IRL champion prediction here in 2022. Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, or someone else. Who is your predicted champion? So it's a 1 or 0 stop strategy, because the wets doesn't age so fast, so we can't last the whole race. But in case of a safety car, it's not wrong to go for new softs. Oh, new wets. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. And yeah, unfortunate for those who has a dry setup. T's Albers said, I think it's gonna be between Charles and Max. Hope it will be like 2021 without the crashes. Yeah, me too. I'm a Hamilton fan myself, but I'm really looking forward to the fight between Max and Charles, which has already been exciting. So yeah. So I'm very excited, of course, for 2022 championship. And as we all know, the season has been shortened, and we're not going to talk more about that because it's 5 lights and it's lights out and away we go. Roku gets a good start, but J Wolf gets an even better, and Brainer is up to P2. They side to side down to the first turn. And Roku keeps his lead, his P2, but then J Wolf goes out to the grass, and we have Lana spinning here, and Brainer just right behind J Wolf, and Roku right behind Brainer to claim back his P2, and he's really struggling to keep his rear end on track. And for spinning, and that's Sniper to spam, and 3 wide, and that's a spin for Gamers Time. Oh no. A lot of things happening here in the rain. Sniper to spine and Crispy Bacon. No, I mean Roka is side to side. Going into this turn, and Roku keeps his P3 position. But he's really struggling there with getting grip on the track, which is understandable with the dry setup he has. And a little bit wide there for Sniper to spine. Crispy Bacon closing up very much to his teammate and Sniper to spam. And Paizo behind them. Again is 3-second time penalty for Paizo. So J Wolf has pulled away a second here, and he is leading into the first lap, and Roku is down to P3. And he has Sniper Span and his teammate Crispy Bacon right behind him. And now Crispy Bacon goes down the inside of Sniper to Spam. But Sniper to Spam fights back. But now almost side to side. And he's gonna go for it on the outside. Can he make it work? And no, Sniper Spam spins. Oh, and Brainer is also down to also spun. That's so unfortunate. And now we have Crispy Bacon and J.E. Wolf. What happened? I'm so sorry for missing out on this. What happened to J.E. Wolf? Losing his P1 position. Roku is now P1 and his teammate is in P3. So could this be a double podium for Alfa Romeo this weekend? And that's Clayzoy going down the inside, and now Crispy Bacon is gonna fight down the outside of Clayzoy. The nice outside going into the last corner, and Clayzoy is ahead and is now in P3. It has a lot more straight speed, and it's gonna go for it on the outside of Clayzoy, even on the straight. Yes, it is, and that's on the outside of Clayzoy. It runs a little bit wide, but that's enough to make sure a P3 position for Crispy Bacon. And J.E. Wolf has seemed to drop. Why can't we see the time? Yeah. And Cree is looking for a move on Clayzoy for P4. And now Get Too Strong is on the inside of Gamers Time. McLaren versus Haas. Gamers Time just gets that little bit better traction, but he switches to the inside of Gamers Time, but he barely leaves no space. Sorry for missing out on that for evidence purposes, but he is ahead. Just smashed him. Squeeze him to the inside of that corner. So Roku almost spinning, they're losing a lot of time. And that's very good for J. Wolf for regaining his lead. And now we're beginning to see the times between the drivers getting back. And that's a 3-second time penalty for Crispy Bacon. So Clayzoy is closing up a lot on Crispy. And yeah. He's for sure gonna look for a move on him. Yeah, and that's a move by Dennis on Brainer. Brainer's just right behind him. He's gonna send it down his side. No, he backs out of that. And Gamers Time. Something happened to him. Spun probably. And that is Cree going down the inside of Clayzoy, the side to side. And still Clayzoy keeps his P4 position. Cree is still behind him, and can he maybe? So right now Cree has gained the most positions in this race, gaining 8 places. And yeah. So we are going to take a look at the comments. And now Linus is down inside of finally smooth switches back. And he is now right behind him. And that's a touch on his rear, and that's a spin for Linus. Almost a spin for 5 on his move as well. And he still has his front wing, but now, oh, so close to crashing with other drivers. Ghosting is off probably, and he spins again onto the grass. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just struggles to get any grip out here. Fastest lap for Roku, and yeah, you can see just how hot his tires must be because he can't find any grip at all. Will it pit? No, it won't. I think damage is off because he just slammed his front wing into that wall and nothing happened. That's unfortunate. Cree closing up the play zone. And tries to go on the outside of the play zone. Switches back and is now on the inside, struggles to get that grip, but is still close to Clazo. Backs out a little bit there to secure not having a collision. So Roku has pulled away a lot from J Wolf and the others, and that's Lawrence getting pitting, sorry. And Creed's just right behind me as well. So that's so confusing out. Lack of traction for Crispy Bacon, which makes him lose 2 positions. But he has gained 4 positions in this race. Cree has gained even more with 9 positions gained here. You're going to expect that Cree as is very close to Clazo, and he's just so hungry for that podium. Yeah. And I think, yeah, it will be for sure rainy the whole race, and J Wolf is also very struggling to get that grip out here. Yeah. So we can see here, not the funniest thing to drive in the rain, but it is what it is. Something happened to Brainer. A spun. The 2 Octavius has lost a lot of positions here. And that's a spin for Crispy Bacon. No, I'm just kidding. Look like it. So I have Cree and Clazoy on the outside of J Wolf. Just couldn't make that move stick. And just right behind him as well. Just struggling to keep that corner. And of course this corner, and it's wet as well, is really hard to keep your rear end at its face. Not really much things happening at the moment, but we have Quasar closing up a lot on J.E. Wolf, and he's looking for a move down his side, but just can't make that mistake. But J.E. Wolf runs wide and is now on the outside of J.E. Wolf, fighting for P2. Very hard to get traction out of that corner, especially when it's wet, so J.E. Wolf keeps his P2 position. What the hell? He's now lost 4 positions in this race. And that's a spin for Brainer. Oh wait, oh shit. I'm really sorry guys, I can't commentate for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I gotta do something really quick. Oh shit. I'm gonna leave the camera on P3, and you're going to watch the race but not really have a commentator for like 10 minutes. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna mute my microphone. And I'm back. I'm so sorry for being away. Nothing I could do about it, but I had to do a couple of things here. J Wolf is down to P4, and he's still fighting with the Playboy to get that P3 position back. Yeah, not really much things happening here. The fight is between J Wolf and Clayzoy for podium. And sniper spam is really close to gamer's time. And I'm just gonna check the points. And that's not so very clean move, but I'll accept it. And whoa, that is a lot of penalties for Cree and Clayzoy. Sniper to spam, just want to get that P7 position to take home as much points as possible. Team, and he goes down the inside of Gamer's Time. Gamer's Time doesn't leave exactly enough space, and now J Wolf and Clayzoy is fighting for the podium. And sorry for missing, he switches to the inside, and now he's on the outside, and he gets pushed a little bit wide there, but nothing else to cry about. And they're just side to side here on the second straight of the lap, and it's still side to side. It seems that Clayzoy is lagging a little bit, but his internet connection is not very good, but yeah. So J Wolf is getting really close to Clayzoy with a lot of ERS left. And you have Roiku with, oh I'm sorry, we have Roiku with a 26.1 second lead. Much happening right now. Back to the race. J Wolf struggling to keep within that 1 second distance of Clayside, but I'm sure he's hungry for a podium after getting pole here. I wanna scream, I shout. And J Wolf is closing up to placement. Dominating second half of the race for Loico. Another 3 second time penalty for Loico, but that doesn't affect the race result at all. And J is going down side to go down the outside of Clayson. He's still side to side. Clayson finds a little bit better traction, but J Wolf switches back and they're still side to side. And who's going to come in front of this corner? J Wolf does, and he's now up to podium positions in this race. If we don't count the penalties, with the penalties I don't even know what the race result would be. But that must feel a little bit of a relief for J Wolf after getting pole and then just losing the lead like that. And we're going to see if Claysoy can fight back. And yes, has currently lost half a second to J.U. And yeah. 3 second time. This time, if he gets another penalty, he will be disqualified 100%. So Claysoy is closing up and it's gonna go down the inside of J-Wolf. J-Wolf breaks late, but that caused J-Wolf to go wide, and now Claysoy is on the outside of J-Wolf. J-Wolf has a slipstream of Claysoy and is gaining and he's gonna go down the inside of Claysoy. Claysoy gives enough space. Claysoy goes a little bit wide. They are still side to side. Still side to side. And J-Wolf is still ahead of Claysoy. And we are closing into the end of this race. And that's another fastest lap for Royku. I'm sorry. So, can J-Wolf pull away? Even if J-Wolf has 8 seconds of penalties, even if Claysoy would have gotten ahead of J-Wolf, he would have pulled away 4 seconds to maintain a P3 position after the penalties. I don't know any official results if the penalties will be removed or not, but just how it is. Roku on this. Wait, what? Okay. Roku closing up on the lap for the last here in Portimao. There has been great race for Roku. If we're gonna take it like that, he has been dominating the second half of this race, and he is leading with a gap of 28 seconds from P2, and he's now on his final lap of the Grand Prix. What a drive he has been from Roku. Just amazing at just pulling away like that from the others. Really dominating here from Roku. And J-Wolf has pulled away 1.2 seconds from Claysoy. So if no one spins or crashes, the result is pretty much like it is right now, if we don't count the penalties, which is really hard because I have no idea where other people is going to end up with penalties. So J-Wolf might get P2 actually. Well, we're not gonna talk more about that because Roku is crossing the line to finish first in this race with a 29-second lead, and a very dominating race from Roku, taking the lead in the early laps. What a drive from Roku, and that must be really good for him, because he retired in qualifying and couldn't improve on his lap, and which gave him P2, but he still managed to snatch that P1 from J-Wolf, which finishes P3 today. And Cree, also an amazing dive for Cree. He gained like 12 positions, I think. We're gonna look here. Cree finishes P4, with the penalties counted, and that makes J Wolf to P2 and Get Too Strong to P3. I think he was like one of the last in qualifying. Yeah, he was, and he has gained 9 positions, and Fly on the Smooth has gained 8 positions, going from last to 8th. And yeah, so that is the race results. Granny crosses 90, take on P9, and now every single driver that is left has gotten at least 1 point. And what a drive that was from Roku. Must be really happy with that result. Podium here. And the race result then, P1 we have Roku with a very dominating race. P2 we have J.E. Wolf in the Ferrari. P3 we have Get Too Strong. P4 we have Clay. P4 we have Cree. P5 we have Clayzoy. And P6 we have Fly Vendor Smooth. P7 Gamer's Time. P8 Sniper to Spam. P9 Brainer. P10 M. P11 Dennis, P12 Crispy 626 Bacon, P13 Lanus, P14 JJ Legacy. Well, that was it then for me. Just leaving in the middle of the race, but I had to do something, nothing I could do about it. But thank you all for watching, that has been watching the whole race, and yep, have a good